beautiful people, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining this gist, go and click the link in the description box. You will understand where we're starting from, because I am not going to play the whole long video that happened, the whole story time. I have a video dedicated to that, so just click part 1 first so that you understand what is going on in this crazy ass story. As I said in that last video, that Ashley was dragged. Before I play people's stitches on what people have to say about Ashley, the other girl, the girl that made the story time and everything, she had a last video. She was like, this is my last video, blah blah blah. So let's go ahead and watch what she has to say.
Okay, wait, I said I was done making videos about this, but I feel compelled to make one more because I just got offered a new perspective that I did not think about, and I didn't see anyone say this in the comments, and there were thousands of comments. So I just told my dad what happened, and of course he's flabbergasted. But he says, why would you not leave immediately? She could have went, grabbed a pistol, came back, and killed you. Whoa. He said, you don't know what's going on in the mind of a stranger. These people are crazy.
Yeah.
Facts. I did not think about that. While I'm on the couch making TikToks, it could have turned into a very violent situation. Okay, now I'm done making videos about it.
So basically, in the nutshell, what has been happening is a girl got a date with a guy, on and off kind of boyfriend. He took her to his house, and this guy saw his ex, Ashley, and Ashley got a little bit like not interested, so he ran after Ashley, left the girl in his crib to stay and be like, hold on girl, I want to go talk to my ex. And she held on while he went to talk to his ex. She waited 30 minutes, 40 minutes, he wasn't showing up. She made a live video, not live video, she made a story time and explained that, okay, this is happening live, like right now. And she was like, she's leaving, blah blah blah, she couldn't wait. Oh, she got some liquor, she used her money to buy this, and she's waiting for him to, give her the money back and everything. But okay, she's going because he didn't come back. She got home 1 hour 40 minutes later, no text from him. The next day she got only sorry message from him. Then Ashley came on the street of TikTok to start telling us that, okay, I don't want to throw shade to this girl, but if I was the one in your shoes, once he mentioned a girl's name, I'm gonna leave because blah blah blah. It was at my apartment. I'm gonna give you all an imagination for what happened. To me, she's giving me pick me, and I'll say it how loud. So let's go ahead and listen to what other people have to say about, especially Ashley video and the whole situation and the whole crazy story that happened. Okay, but then I would like to know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. So let's watch other people's reaction.
Ashley, is that you? Is that you, Ashley?
That's my question. Y'all, why did Ashley post? Like, she outed herself. She didn't even have to come forward. She was like one of those people in the games, what do y'all call them, that don't be playing like a non playing character, like an NPC. She was an NPC in the whole story, but she brought herself forward. She could have stayed anonymous. She had anonymity because the girl said her name was Ashton. She's the one who's like, no. It's me, Ashley. Why did she do that?
Okay, not Ashley getting on TikTok and being very passive aggressive, like she's better than the new girl because first off, y'all broke up less than 48 hours ago. He moved on quickly, and not only did you open the door for him when he had another girl in his apartment waiting, like, why you open the door? You're no better than her. So why you being passive aggressive? Talking about you should know your worth. I think, Ashley, you should know your worth also. I think the call is coming from inside the house, and also I think the other girl, she should have like left earlier, but not you getting on TikTok trying to be passive aggressive. Like you better than her. No. You were in the same boat. Twiddly and twiddled up.
My ex is about to walk this way. I said,
Welcome to the People's Court, where we have Cam versus Ashley. Now, somebody found a picture of the guy, and he looks like Trevante Rhodes, the actor. Now, one thing that matches in their stories is that they both were on and off with this man. So I guess when he was on with Cam, he was off with Ashley, and when he was off with Ashley, he was on with Cam. In Ashley's story, she said, hey, we had only been off for 48 hours, and now look who he's on with. Cam. It's given the boy is mine, but in this case, the boy is neither. Buddy has a type, okay? They have similarities in their faces. Both nice looking. But it's giving a scheme that Todd set up. If you watch The Real Housewives, you know what I'm talking about. Because Buddy knew there was a chance that he could have ran into his ex. Buddy toxic, because why not make it work with Ashley? Because Ashley said he can't leave her alone. And clearly, he left her to go check and see how she was doing. Just messy.
Because I'm not going to let any man who invited me over to his place.
And in another episode of Girl, You Thought You Ate That, you would never let a man disrespect you who invited you over to his place, but you absolutely let that man disrespect you because he had another woman at his place, and you were more than happy to have him come over and have your legs in the air for him, knowing that he had another woman in his place. You're giving pick me. Pick me. For you to be so condescending to the other young lady who he left in his apartment. So let me just back it up. So the young lady Cameron was on a date night with a guy friend. She went over to his apartment. He got there. They're in the lobby or something to that effect. He sees his ex. He makes it a point to be like, oh, that's my ex, and speaks to the ex, and they go to his place, and then he's like, he leaves her in his apartment like, oh, I need to go talk to her, and goes there and does not come back. So she was basically making a TikTok saying that, hey, she was telling what happened. She did not disrespect the girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend. She didn't disrespect her. She was just telling her perspective. Hey, I came on a date, supposed to be chilling with this guy. He saw his ex and he said he needed to talk to her. And now I'm just like sitting in this apartment. Like, what the fuck? In comes the girl, the ex-girlfriend, Ashley. Oh, I would never let a man disrespect me. I don't know her. I don't care to know her. I'd never let someone do me like that. And like, no shade to her, but you were throwing shade the whole time because you thought that you were the prize and you thought that she was the trash. You thought that, oh, I was so special because he left to come and check on me.
Exactly.
It's giving pick me, and it's giving, you don't even respect yourself. You're taking leftovers. You knew that he was on a date with someone and you were happy to have them legs spread wide open knowing that he had another woman in the room. So who is it that doesn't have respect for themselves? I would never let a man disrespect me like that. But he did, girl. He did. Because he's like, oh, you know what? I could just go up to this gutter snipe upstairs because she's going to have her legs to the wall. She's going to be bent over for me no matter who I have in the room. She's going to be available anytime. That cooch is ready for the digging at any point in time. Does not matter if I was just banging another woman next door. I'm coming home. At any point, I can show up to her front door and she's going to let me in. Period, point blank. So you look like Boo Boo the Fool because you thought that you ate that. You thought that you was, oh my, and it's just, and yeah, I'd never let him do this, and I never let him do that. But no shit, no ma'am, no, you didn't eat that. You left all the crumbs on the table. You, in fact, are the crumb. You and him, y'all are both the crumbs together. Okay.
No shade to this girl, but I'm gonna tell you like where you went wrong, like, or what I would have done differently if I were like in your situation. The minute he would have called my name, I would have been out of there.
I don't normally speak on people's business, I normally stay out of it, I don't care, but where she went wrong, what you would have done differently, why didn't you gather your things once that girl stepped foot in there?
What you should have did was went up to her and be like, girl, let's leave because we don't need to be entertaining this raggedy man no longer. No longer. The sea creature. What the fuck? Sea urchin. Like, what? And the nerve of her to think that she's better than the other girl for what? How? How are you better? You're putting up with it even worse because you've been putting up with it for a year and a half. Y'all been off and on for a year and a half, and you didn't think not once like, oh, let me leave, let me just, no, not once. And it was the very stushy, very like, I'm better attitude that she had, and it was like, girl, you're just as bad, you're worse. Y'all both should have joined forces and left together, hand in hand, like, come on, girl, let's join forces and leave because this man is dead wrong. We lying on God? On God? Bible study? I'm gonna pray for both of them because clearly there are no brain cells. There are no like light bulbs going off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no. The flight didn't kick in. Like, soon as I seen the ex walk by, obviously she's not the ex if she's still in the house. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I want to know what this man look like. I seen the first video where she was sitting in his place waiting on him to come back from talking to his ex because she stay in the same apartment complex as him. And I was feeling the same way as y'all, like, girl, get out of there. Like, scram. Get out of there now. But she stayed for about an hour waiting on that man. I was like, what do this man look like? Who is he? And then, y'all, I seen a response video from the ex. And she was kind of giving off Mystique beside him. Like, she's saying, this is how we do. Like, this is what we do. We on and off. He bring bitches here. I take them back. That type of thing. Like, who is this nigga? Because I'm looking at their hair and the way they talk and stuff like that. And it's giving, like, maybe he work at a bank or, like, he work in tech or something with computers or, like, enterprise or something like that. I just want to see what he look like. But see, I feel like he'll never come out and show his face because then some other bitches going to come out the woodwork saying, hey, I've been talking to him for about 2 years. What's going on?
This is where you went wrong again. This is why it's really important, like, as women, we need to, like, know our worth because there's no reason you should have tolerated all the disrespect that you did that night.
Why your page private? Why you make your page private? Those of you who don't know, the girl that was just in the video, she ran into her ex because they live in the same apartments. Her ex was with another girl. So he ended up leaving the girl that he was with to go be with his ex all night, right? But y'all see how shady she was being in the video? She thought she was so fucking clever, being cute, playing with her hair every 10 seconds. You shouldn't tolerate disrespect. You ran into your ex in the lobby. He introduced you to a new girl that he was with. He left that girl to come clap your cheeks and stay at your house. But you talking about she shouldn't have tolerated all that disrespect. If anybody tolerated disrespect, it's you. She got out of this a clean slate. Now, she should have never stayed at the man's house 30 minutes while he was gone with you, but she ain't got no strings attached to this man or nothing. You are his ex. You let him introduce you to a woman and then come clap your cheeks and stay the night? I don't know, Ashley. I want you to unprivate that page.
Ashley, stop. And one thing about me is, like, I'm always gonna keep it cute. Like, I don't, like, you cannot make me jealous.
Y'all know I'm disappointed. Y'all know. Let me prop the phone up. So, okay. So if you haven't seen this, it's the girl responding to the other girl who was on a date with a man. She was at the man's place, and then the man saw the ex, was trying to talk to the ex. So then whenever she went back upstairs with bro, he left to go down and talk to the girl in the video. And so she's saying, like, she don't care to know who the girl is, and she don't want her name to get bashed, pretty much, like, stuff like that. But baby, she didn't even say your name right in the first place, so we would have known who you were. 2, that's not keeping it cute. You out here giving punani to a nigga who you know has a girl up in his crib, but you're still letting him crack. Stand up. Like, you sit here saying, like, you keep it cute and y'all always on and off, You're on and off. He's on a date with a girl 48 hours after y'all break up and you give him some coochie. So when you have BV for messing with a man who clearly does not care, I don't want to hear anything. I don't, because you're trying to be a mean girl and that's not cute. That's not cute. You should care that he's out with a date with somebody else. You're letting him come downstairs. Like, that's crazy. I'm sorry. If I see my ex out and he's with another girl, he think he finna come down there to me. No, please, stay where you at. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't want no parts. But you want all parts. Now you think that makes you better than the next person? It doesn't. Like that doesn't make you cute. You're act like, come on now, stand on business. Like, this is a new year. This is a new year, man. This is why a lot of women be so pretty.
Yeah.
Cause she is pretty. Both of them gorgeous. But one thing I can't stand is when somebody looks good, but they have no substance. None at all. What is this? What is this? So her business is her business. If she glad that she gave him coochie after seeing him on a date with another girl while the girl's still upstairs, that's fine. She talk about the money aspect. If you trying to play me in my face, you're paying me my money back too. Like, what the fuck? I'm not big bands. You're sending me my money back. I'm broke. Come on now. Anywho, yeah, that's crazy, unacceptable. I don't want to see it again. I want everybody to stand up. Quit letting these niggas have their way with y'all. If I'm on a date with somebody and then I see my ex and my ex still giving me you feel me? I'm having my way and you letting that man have his way with you. The other girl not, and you on here acting like you better than her. Stand up. I can't stand y'all, because we better than this. We better than that.
My ex is about to walk this way. I said, your ex.
Y'all, I usually stay off of messy talk, but this story was too crazy. I'm going to try to give y'all a quick little backstory. So the girl, Cam, that's who I stitched the TikTok with. So she knows this guy. She's been knowing him for a minute. They've been on and off. So he invites her over to his apartment. He pays for her Uber, and he tells her to buy the bottle, and he'll reimburse her. She said she was tired in her video, so I'm guessing it was late at night. But they have a little convenience store in his apartment complex. So she goes over there to get some coffee. As they're waiting for some coffee, he sees a woman walking to where they are. And he's like, oh, that's my ex. And y'all, when his ex gets close enough to them, he starts calling out for her. He's saying, Ashley, Ashley, while he here with Cam on a date. Mind you, his ex is paying him no mind. She just ignoring him. So him and Cam in the date, they get what they need. They go to the elevator to go upstairs to his apartment. And his ex just happens to come over there around the same time. And he calls out to her again, trying to get her attention and talk to her while he with his date. So they go upstairs, Cam in the date. And as soon as they get in the apartment, he leaves and says, I just have to go talk to her being his ex. And he leaves her there by herself. And while Cam is sitting in the apartment, she makes her TikTok. She's debating what she should do, if she should leave or wait for him, because she wants him to pay for her Uber back and pay for the bottle of liquor that she bought. Mind you, the Uber is $20 and the bottle that she bought, that cheap tequila, no more than 20, maybe 30 at best. And she sits and waits there for 40 minutes before she finally leaves. But y'all, the plot thickens. Ashley, the ex, she makes a TikTok too, and she sells her side. In Ashley's TikTok, she keeps saying like she's not paying him no mind, she don't care that he with a new woman, all this other stuff. And she says that he comes to her apartment door and he says like, oh, that girl you saw me with, she's just a friend, she's a sister in Christ, all this other stuff. And you know what Ashley do? She let him in and she gives him the goods. Let me show y'all Ashley real quick. Y'all, I tried to add the little video clip of her, but here's a picture of her. Y'all, so she has the audacity to try to give Cam some advice. She says, like, if a man was calling after his ex, like, I wouldn't have even been with him. I would have just left. And he never had me pay for anything. I didn't have to bring my wallet to any of the dates. She's saying all this stuff. But, girl, you actually dumber than her, because why would you let him in your apartment after you just seen him with another woman? And you gave him the goods, girl. Ashley knew to take that video down. I just know y'all was eating her up in them comments. And she privated her account. And she was saying, oh, he always come back to me. Of course he do. You're pretty and you'll put up with anything. Why wouldn't he come back to you? Ladies, that's not a flex. A man coming back to you, that just means you're his favorite food. He come back to you because all the other girls had some sense and said no. Or blocked him. Also, Cam and Ashley, they kind of like favor each other. He definitely got a type. And y'all, of course, the story is coming from Atlanta. Like, the girls in Atlanta are never going to find love in that city. Y'all, my theory is that man planned this whole thing out. because they live in the same apartment, he probably was stalking Ashley. He probably was paying attention to when she left. Then he invited Cam over. He wanted to be in the lobby area because he was hoping that Ashley would come home and see them. Like, I feel like he planned this whole thing out just to get back with Ashley. But yeah, ladies, stand up. Y'all both too cute to be going through this.
If you're still here, kindly post your thoughts, your opinion, your suggestion, your comment down in the comment section. Of course, with this channel, all opinion are accepted. All opinion are accepted. Is that you agree or you disagree? All accepted, but put them down respectfully. Don't come for anybody. We don't come for anybody here. Anyways, you all, to think this is just the beginning, this is just like the 4th of January and we're already having teas and teas and teas and teas going on and on and on. Like, it's gonna be a good year. And Ashley, for me, as I said in my last video, she's giving a pick me, and the way she was talking in the video, she's trying to be like, he came back to me, he will always come back to me, it's me. If he calls, like, I don't pay, you know, like it's giving like, he's my man and he will always be my man. Like, who do you think you are to come and go out with him? Like, it all shows that when she saw them together, she was jealous. And the moment the guy came to meet her, she just locked him inside the house like, okay, you're not going anywhere. So probably she gave him, like, you know, she might know his big points. Probably she opened her boobies. Or she told us to just imagine what happened. But me, I've imagined it and I've finished imagining it. I feel like she did it. They did the do. And that was why she was like, it was not even going to come back that day. Like, I didn't even know you were waiting. Like, why would you wait that long? And that one, the next day, just said sorry. Number one, the guy doesn't I feel like he's not going to actually settle for the two of them, and it's going back to Ashley because he will always get Ashley when he wants to. And probably the other fine lady, I've forgotten her name is not sticking anyway. She also is like, this one might be hard to get, you know. And she had been saying that her mind had been telling her that there's something off about the guy. And that's one thing. Once your instinct is telling you that there's something off, my mind doesn't want to settle with this person, it's always right. And now she has seen the light. She has seen that true. There is something off about this guy. And I feel like the guy cannot easily get on the other girl, but he can easily get on Ashley. That's why probably he planned the whole thing. Everybody say he planned the whole thing, but I wouldn't really say he really planned the whole thing. But it was a girl that said, let us go and get the coffee or something. I don't know, plan or no plan, the guy knows what he's doing. And of course, Ashley is not the one. And Ashley needs to calm down and stop being pick me, because he will keep bringing other girls just to show you that and be like, okay, she's nothing, she's just a sister to me, and you open your legs for him. Yeah, you're the one that is dumb. Like, you're the dumb one. But she doesn't know that she's the dumb one. So Ashley feels like, I can get him, I can get him. You know when you're feeling like, I can get this guy whenever I want to get him. Like, I'm the prize, yeah. Who do you think you are to go on a date with him? Like, he didn't come back to meet you in his apartment because he was with me all night long. Like, the audacity for her to even come up here and start explaining the whole thing in an annoying way. Our body language, the way she just laid her hair, and she's like, Alright, let me know your thoughts about the video down in the comment section, and thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and kindly turn on the post notification bell so you can get notified when I upload interesting video like this one. Okay, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.